taller than this.
Yeah, honey, I know. I know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm about to go. Damn, yeah, it was only 1 or 2 pictures, and it was just cause. 10, yeah. It was 10. You counted them. Huh. Well, I liked them all because she had a fat ass. I gotta go. Love you, bye. Taking on shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man, I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
goodness gracious.
The reason why I'm coming out now is I had the mic team. So I didn't know. So that's how we're fine now. You don't even need to check because I have to check. But Brandon's over there. If you don't.
Oh, it's feedback.
I'm getting at this point.
So then I need to know from. Fine. How about now, D?
That sounds good.
You sound good on headphones.
No, we sound good on the headphones, but I need to know if the world. The world is hearing us. That's fine, because I got us some music. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Doris. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the technical difficulty. This is a self-produced production by me. If I ask for your vote for Black Gen X president, just know I get it out the mud for you. You dig? Next guest is family. When I say family, y'all know if y'all been paying attention to Taking No Shorts podcast, we plays no games. When I said and reached out, she said, of course. She's been on the podcast before. I'm gonna give you my own introduction, and then you can put it on however you want. First of all, she's Gomez's daughter. Second, she's Debbie Lou's daughter. Third, she's Dante Cliente's wife. And she is Tootie Jr.'s mama. Ladies and gentlemen, my cousin Tootie.
Hello.
Hey, Toots.
Hey.
You ready?
I'm here.
You don't know if you're ready or not.
I'm gonna be ready.
You feeling for goosebumps yet? Because I know.
You know me. I don't have no filter.
She's not gonna pull no punches.
Nope.
You gonna let
saw what I posted on Instagram the other day.
You gonna let them hoes know. Hoes can apply to men as well. So let's be fair.
Everybody's eligible.
Everybody is eligible to be a whore.
Say it one more time. There you go.
I cannot.
A whore. Welcome, Toots.
Hi.
Y'all ready?
We ready.
Y'all know if you scroll down, first of all, we all black. Last time we checked. A little bit of Cuban.
It's a little bit. It's a little something different.
A little bit of Cuban and white suits, but
yeah, I checked the African American box, so because I'm at this point, I don't know.
But if you living under a rock and you scroll down your timeline, there's been this meme or this post that's been going around saying that black women, places black women absolutely refuse to go on a first date with, right? Mm-hmm. Places that black women, now being that we got two black women be on the podcast, I'm definitely gonna let them try and let them get off. Pause. I'm gonna let them get off first. Because I'm going to save mine for last.
As you should. You know.
That's what
Oh, yeah. Have y'all seen this shit?
I have.
I've heard pieces of it.
I've seen pretty much every day something different.
What in the blue hell?
I heard plenty of pieces of it. I have my opinion. Versus
what in the hell is going on the internet? I'm gonna give it to you first because you the special guest.
Too much going on.
What they doing? Who? I don't even know who put it out.
I don't know who put it out. I know my mother-in-law shared the post, and I saw it, and I just kept scrolling.
Shout out to the mother-in-law. I think she shared it too. I seen it.
Yeah, you seen her share, right? Yeah. I don't. For real. I don't even. I just shook my head and I kept moving because.
Why did you shake your head?
You know, I'm 33, so it's like, you know, I'm still obviously.
You know, she's young. She's still put her age out there.
You know, but the joints don't feel that way.
Right.
But I'm not like your typical like millennial. Like I'm a little old school, thanks to mom. So
thanks to the Debbie
to Babu. But anyways, yeah, I don't. You know, it's just.
Do you care? Where you going out to eat
I like
on the first
food.
day?
So if someone is paying for me, I like food. Like
where did they get off? Who is this? I put out the song in the post of the pod, the Roses song by Outkast.
Yeah.
Well, your shit don't stink, nigga.
It's
you
just
your legs in the same pants,
right? And it's for me. It's the level of expectations, and a lot of like women that are like from my generation, and you know, so on, like you know, millennials, Gen Zs. The expectations is too much, and it's like the stuff that matters to them is like not what's really important, and that's I think like.
It's dinner.
It's food. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you have somebody,
you gonna eat again.
Right.
You gonna eat again. That's what I'm saying. Right. You gonna eat again.
Yeah, and it's it's the expectations for me. It's like they want to take, but they don't want to give. It's always like, oh, it's about me. It's the spoiled mentality.
I have to be fair too, because I said horse. Ladies.
Ladies that don't cook.
I'll say I'm not a woman's woman. Right. I'm a human being. Yeah, so that's where we at. Yeah, right. Yeah, horse.
Yeah, horse. You gonna eat again. And ladies that don't cook, you gonna eat again. Yeah. I'm just being fair. Okay. Yeah.
Feed yourself.
Yeah.
Feed yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you need a man to wine and dine you wherever your expectations? You want Michelin?
That's what I call on that.
A bullshit.
I don't. Yeah, straight up.
I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I wanted you on the podcast.
Yeah. Because I don't agree with it.
You're gonna make me spark a L early. Okay.
Yeah. It's too much.
Dory, your take on this. Here's the post that I saw.
I was upset about Cheesecake Factory.
No, that kind of took me.
That really upset me.
Here's the list.
My eyes went over there, and I said,
ladies and gentlemen, y'all gonna get to see me spark this L on the Patreon. I'm not gonna do it. I'm showing some restraint tonight, right? I'm gonna show some restraint. Patreon, and then search Taking No Shorts Pod. Mm-hmm. Shortly, you're gonna hear a lot of other shit. But Dory, your take on this post? I'm assuming a woman put this out.
You know it was.
Well, my thing is, like she's saying.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fair.
It's a woman that did it.
What type of chick did it?
Well,
who did it? What type of chick?
Somebody with no edges. No, for real, because that be them busted ass the highest expectations. You can be ashy and edgeless and poor and, have those types of, expectations.
Ladies with no edges, if you want, her at is.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's a bunch of women out here with no edges that are really bad.
Really bad, man. And that's
But the truth is,
y'all are so
bitches,
bad.
you have no edges. Just like I'm bald. And if somebody was to say to me, Jay Grizzy, you are middle-aged Gen X bald son of a bitch, I'm going to say, you're goddamn right.
Thank you.
It's a matter of acknowledging who you is. I'm sorry. This is...
No, I'm asking
and this is something I thought about before we did this today. Something I thought about. The word I feel that is best for this is accountability. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like, and this is what I'm saying about men and women of my generation and Gen Z and so on. No one wants to take accountability for their own stuff anymore. Like, no one wants to say, you know what, I can take care of myself. Mm-hmm. Or, maybe if I do this as a compromise, then this is what I get in return.
If I stop putting all that fake shit in my head, I have edges.
And then painting your face. We don't know who you are. Like, who are you?
Say we being extra hard, bro.
Let's do one stop. Y'all talking about then went to that left.
No, but it's not going left. It's another layer.
It's another layer upon the conversation.
So let's land. I'm gonna let you land
ourselves.
So you saw this post. What do you think? Let's look at the first.
No. In general,
if a man asks you out on a date and said we're going to the Cheesecake Factory, how do you write this down?
Well, take notes.
One is when you said whether you need to or do you know how to cook. I know how to cook everything. I'm not worried about you taking me out. Mm-hmm. What I want is for you to have a decent conversation.
There you go. That's it.
I'm not 30.
So you're not worried about the food.
50.
Right. You're not worried
I'm
about
a whole different dynamic.
She's in the Gen X cabinet.
I'm not worried about
edges.
So if I'm running for the president on the internet,
if you want me to, I got a hair appointment tomorrow, but I got a whole head of hair. That's what you. But the thing is, I will say I'm going through premenopause, so I started to fade a bit. And that's the reason they doing stuff to my scalp and stuff. The dermatologist and stuff. Oh. So I have gone through just like the mask and my breasts and stuff like that. A lot of people think I'm a kid walking around. I'm a grown ass woman, and I just like people to understand that sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't no kid.
Wait a minute.
No, your things like that happens. Your hair loss. You don't worry about eating. You know how to cook.
Call perspective.
All of that.
Oh, wisdom and experience.
And when I decide that I'm gonna go out with somebody, I ain't not worried about eating.
You're not worried about.
I want to hear about what the hell you saying. If you saying something,
we're gonna get it. I'm gonna let them land on this one.
Because I got my own goddamn money. So that's where it goes.
Let me ask you this, because I got my own thoughts on where this post came from. But where do you all black women think? Who is? I ain't gonna say talk for everybody, black women. I'm talking about myself. We're not. All right. From your opinion, Dory, who do you think put this post out? What do you describe?
Oh, not just somebody young and just hadn't gotten there yet. After a while, you realize you're not gonna worry about somebody. It's no. And I couldn't even talk that it's bad about the young person. Everybody has to go through that process. Yeah, I want to think I'm going out and this and that. No, this bitch ain't got nothing. This and that. I ain't worried about that now. I would hope that he got a job, that I'm dumb enough to go out with him. But I'm not worried about going to have dinner and say you got to pay for everything. What I need to understand is what's coming out your goddamn mouth.
Is the type of restaurant.
No, the restaurant doesn't matter to me. No, a lot of times I like a guy that actually do like sports. So I'll go to a sports bar meeting.
So you'll eat some chicken wings.
I eat some chicken wings. I want to hear this conversation.
So do you all understand that there are women that are watching this podcast?
They might not agree. That might not be their life.
This my judging y'all and saying, you are. I
don't give a fuck who judged me, and I don't care about anybody.
I really don't care.
I wish you understand that.
That's not personal. I really don't care. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what somebody think.
All right. So, Truth, how did this catch traction? Why is this catching traction on the black internet, on the black Twitter and everything? Why is this catching traction?
We like mess. Black folks like mess.
They do.
And this is messy.
Thank you, Brent. I was going there. I was asking Tootie, but
I agree. I think that's part of it. I honestly, I feel like in this, it's a very general overview, but I think it's a lot deeper than that. I just think that, a lot of these, I don't want to keep going at women, but
I don't think it's black women.
It's the guys too, but I feel like, and I'm just speaking on what I've seen on social media. Like me personally, what I've seen on social media the last few months, at least on the black internet, is a lot of people going in on black women, like on several different things. Okay. And on the flip side, you have the women in their minds trying to take that control back. And this is, in my opinion, an example of them trying to give that, I guess, in their mind, I have high expectations. You're not going to, You
can't fool me.
Yeah. And it's just not being delivered.
I know an Applebee's chick, and I know a Ruth Chris chick.
Now, I will say this. You can't take me to Applebee's, but not because I'm that type of person, but because I just don't like their food. They give
you the bubble gum.
And not only that, but it's just, it's not, the quality is not good. You know, it's not, I mean, I'll go to Fridays before I go to Applebe's.
Yeah, Fridays is bomb. I mean,
I'll go to the park and walk.
We want
a
sponsorship Fridays. Just because my cousin Tootie, aka Tyler, aka Babu's child, aka Izzy's mom, and Dante Cliente's wife. She just said that she prefers you over another company, and so for that, we need about 15 seconds of an ad to say and contribute to Taking No Shorts.
Go get those endless ads.
Yeah, let's go to the guy's side of the podcast for this, because he's waited so patiently for this, and he is a resident atheist of Taking No Shorts. That means that he don't love you, ho. See, in order to appreciate a whole woman, you got to believe God gave women to men, right? He don't believe in God, so he knows all of y'all under the same.
You said I look he gave.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Hey, Brennan.
Yeah.
When you saw this post come out, what was the first thing that came to your mind? And did you comment or did you interact with the post? What was you saying to yourself?
The first thing I did, I made a post that says, I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory here in Richmond on the 3rd.
And anybody that want to come, I think I saw it. Yeah. Anybody that want to, any lady, right?
No, anybody, guys, anybody.
Oh, pause.
We going.
What day is this? Hey, man.
I want some.
What about phone? You said November.
I ain't taking no nigga on cheesecake.
I'm on something, but I want a group of us to go down there and have a good time and eat.
I mean, they got more.
I love cheesecake factory.
They got more.
You know, they say whatever, but I do like
list, right?
Oh yeah,
they take top of the list, right? Besides inconceivable chick, right? She is selling ass all day. I'm sorry. I mean, she might not be selling ass. I know that
she's selling her body.
She's selling her.
She's not selling.
She's selling an experience. Girlfriend experience.
Yeah, you might.
She's not really.
Right. You see that show?
What?
The Girlfriend Experience.
Yeah.
You should come on Stars. That's what in San Francisco was dating a whole bunch of tech guys and selling herself. But anyway,
what is it?
No, it's called.
Yeah, he's doing all the way off. I was sitting there talking, then I'm so like, what?
So B, so you said, hey, I'm going to this establishment. We're going to say some restaurants because this is what's out here on the internet. So we're not co-signing any of the restaurants in any order. But you said you're going to be there. And if anybody wants to join me, come on. Because it's the first time I'm meeting you, right?
Yeah, Saturday on the 4th, Cheesecake Factory, about 7 o'clock here in Richmond.
Anything come with that, though? Remember, well, when we was coming up, there was a fucking side of the menu.
I'm not paying for anybody.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
That's the whole point.
Let's be clear.
It ain't no fucking side of the menu. Once you go out, if you going out and you establish some kind of conversation and you like the person, go out.
What
and just enjoy.
It's an expectation.
Mm-hmm. But expectation is wrong to just think that you get to fuck somebody. And if you want to be the daggone man of the house, how you gonna start by daggone saying that we got to go?
Because how we say it's an experience.
Yeah.
If you a hood rat,
I can't.
And you ain't.
All right, then if you taking out a hood rat, but if you taking out a girl that
I'm taking out a hood rat that she thick.
I can't. I don't know why I do this.
No, shit. That's why I lose you.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you're right. She look good. She right, and she just need a little bit of guidance. Exactly. She just needs a little bit of. So your expectation
supposed to be that I get to do it.
No, trying to give it until they ain't talking about guidance.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of leeway. I'm just trying to show you the other side of the world.
Conversation left me.
So I'm just trying to show you what the other side of the world.
No, that's what the world thinks, and that's not what you should think.
Are you educating me now?
Well, I'm educating you on just thinking because you took somebody on a date that they get
if
to get
in your Popeyes,
draws.
Right? If she's used to Popeyes, which is a 3-piece and a biscuit.
Okay, see, then he going to get ready to do it. Go ahead.
Hungry.
Get ready to do something stupid. Let me tell you, if you look nice and your conversation is decent and we get along good, you can walk with me with that Popeyes in the park and we can have conversation. And I won't care. But I will give it to you later on. I'll give it to you faster than a douchebag, like you saying, and take me to cheesecake.
Here's where the game is to be sold.
I don't even know what to do. All right, so just shut up.
Not to be told.
You see me, I'm sitting over here.
Listen, Dory. If all you knew was welfare cheese,
Taco Bell, a nice little field trip.
And you got
love ain't got nothing to do with food.
No, it sure don't. But if all you know is welfare cheese, and you get a piece of what Chick-fil-A putting pimento cheese on it.
Man, let me tell you.
They put pimento cheese
that thing
on a chicken sandwich.
Shoot.
No, I don't think I want that.
They're putting pimento.
It's just for a reason. Have y'all tried it already?
Yeah, man, that's so good as I don't know what.
It's good?
Yeah, man.
Good.
I can only eat it now and then.
You're scared.
I don't have my gallbladder, so
that's because you didn't get the welfare cheese.
I done had that before.
If you had welfare cheese,
I'm not doing that with y'all.
If you eat that pimento cheese on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, I swear to God.
No, for real though.
You doing something strange for some change.
Yeah, welfare cheese got into some hard times as a kid. You cut the hard part off on the edge.
Yeah, that's how you said I had it really.
I'm very blessed. I never had
it. But I ain't need no pimento cheese. I just ain't never did it.
Me sound like I'm taking advantage of people that are not fortunate as me.
Because you are.
I mean,
you're very biased.
But that's the way of the world. I mean, honestly,
that's what America. It is a lot of times these days anyway, is people are taking advantage of people. It's just a thing. It's like
so is this list of they got 30?
No, my thing is in general, that's what I was explaining to you. The reason that I said
30 dates or 30 restaurants.
It's dates because they got movies, they got the gym, they got other things in there besides
ice cream dates.
And see, that's certain things I will say. Why would you go to the gym?
Yeah, that don't make
Why would you meet somebody's family? Why would you go to church? No. Not this is until you got into the progression of it. Yeah. But I'm not going to be upset because you take me to a sports bar.
I went on a first date with somebody, and they wanted to go to a gym. And I said,
I mean, that's not horrible, but I don't need you to come to church.
And church
and family dinner.
You better.
Ain't nothing wrong. It's not anything wrong with the gym as well. In a sense, did you meet in the gym? Some kind of way. Why would they even ask you to go to the gym? They don't even know if your ass go to the gym.
Look, I understood early on in the dating cycle that women call the shots because I didn't have no money, so I knew where the value was. The value was in the hoo-ha.
See, this is weird.
Not the value.
Ain't no value. It's in the desire and whether you want to deal and put up with what you need to do to get it. And
you're not. I think value if you don't got no money and you try to take a woman out, all the power is with the woman. If you don't have no bank, if you ain't got
so you're saying that because you're broke,
I need to do whatever you say so
you can get into her crotch.
Yes.
Y'all, it's a fucked up ass. And you say it out loud.
No, that's true. That's some game from some broke ass nigga out there. That's some game.
I mean, listen, when you young like that, you're not gonna have that.
That should be dead at 30.
Yeah, you're not gonna have those values, those morals, the experience, the wisdom. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I mean, when
you're 25,
So I would be interested to know exactly who made this list.
It's funny to me because that's a lot.
Here's my theory. Here's my first theory on when I saw this list. I thought it was AI. I thought it was it was
that's interesting.
No, it was not.
We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
They don't want to go there either.
Not a game.
I wasn't talking about him. I wasn't talking about Bubba Chuck. I was saying that I think when I don't like to use pronouns.
I do.
I most certainly do.
I don't do pronouns. I think social media companies throw shit out there every once in a while.
I believe that.
To see what catches traction.
Yeah.
With an audience.
Yeah.
Just like back in our days, right? You know, they there was sweeps, rating sweeps.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, where they put out a special episode to see, because there was a 2-week period where they could rate to see what America was paying attention.
That's like where they would put out pilots.
Yeah, and they put out an episode, and they said, "Wow, this got more viewers than this one." So they put out this post. Social media companies, especially the Black Twitter, Black America, Black, internet followers, social media. They say, "Let's see." How they are dating. What's the dating patterns here? If you pay enough money, you can get a company to put this out, and this is almost like a research thing, right? And they see how much
that makes sense. I can see
that's
that.
What it is.
I can see that.
I can't take. I don't know what I can say or I can't say.
You can say other stuff about history.
I was saying Nelson's.
Yeah, Nelson. Yeah. So they say who responds to this, and then they then about 6 months to a year from now, you'll see something else come out in response to it. That's just my.
That's very possible. I don't think that's the case in this case, though, because the things I see that a lot of women post is like, wow. So I can see that being.
So do you think, ladies on the internet that's watching Taking No Shorts podcast, make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere when you find your favorite podcasts and on YouTube.com. Hey, are you agreeing with this? Are you saying that I can't take you to Taco Bell to get what's the 2 for $20? If you're are you a 2 for $20 chick?
Some people will agree, and some people are not. It's probably
I can tell you right now, I was a lady, pause, but I would not be ashamed to be a 2 for $20. You're doing the best that you can, sir.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
You're doing the best.
Yeah, because you might, depending upon the time frame. So, say for instance, if you're with a guy and two of you are like 17, 18, and you just getting your license. It's fine. Right.
Ooh, I got a great
I'm getting to allow for you to, I'm getting something that the two of you, now one of you got money.
Ooh, I got a great
so then it jumps into another time frame where you start to think a guy going to be able to do more for you, or you might be money hungry. Then you need to get yourself together. That's like 25 to 30. And you might be like, no, you ain't taking me here. I'm going cheesecake and I'm this and that. But you ain't got that damn money either. So, look, let's work together. And so then when you get into your 40s and your 50s, then you turn into, I want to hear your vocal. I don't want to hear your money.
And say, let's work together. Do you think that's, I don't think a man, I got 3 sons. From millennial to Gen Z. I don't think any of them can go to a woman and say, let's work together. I think the woman that's a Gen Z, a millennial woman, short of Tootie, and a Gen Z woman will say, oh, get the fuck out of my face.
Correct. That's exactly it. That's what would happen.
Where is that expectation
and that's what I don't understand. Yeah.
Where is that expectation coming from when eggs are $4 a dozen?
Right.
You got to be, that's why I put it, you must think your roses smell like boo.
Yeah.
Your pussy ain't great. Like that. It's a lot of pussy.
It's the ego for me. It's the ego and the pride.
You got my sons and me fucked up.
You have to realize too, they want to make sure that they're not actually getting ready to, anytime you decide to really think I think if I'm getting ready to date you and whatnot. I'm actually doing it from the standpoint now of I'm really want to be serious. I'm not gonna come in saying, this and that. No, but that's the point. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not coming in saying rah. What I'm doing is, though, at the same time, I still want to feel like he about to be a person. If I really am getting ready to go out with him, that's the reason I said conversation. I said I don't care about the part. I go through that before I even worry about a real nice dinner.
You should.
You need to give me a nice dinner after I already been talking to you and I done had nice movements with you.
Have you ever went out on a date with a woman and you thought to yourself going into the date, I need to make sure that my conversation game is on point?
I hope you didn't talk to her before you.
But that's what made me that's what basically that's basically how that happened, because I mean
look at you.
I mean, because we met through a mutual friend, but I remember like the one thing that stood out for me was, and I mean no shade to black men, just it's my thing. I don't want to keep having conversations with black men where I'm like, okay, so he's trying to promote his mixtape.
Oh Jesus!
You know, we talk about your baby mama.
Oh Jesus!
You want to talk to him about he's talking about you. I mean, not about you. It's just a mutual loving.
I want to be able to have a conversation with someone about a multitude of things. I don't want it to be very. I would like to have a conversation with someone cultured, but somebody that can have fun at the same time. And that's what made me go.
These dating streets.
But ain't nothing worse than the force. You have to force a conversation. Yeah. It's great when you can just have a conversation with somebody, and then at that point, I don't care where you take me. I don't care who's walking in the park, because our conversations work. And so we like one another.
That was my thing in college, because y'all was getting all the women just off of, charisma. For me, I had to talk to them.
There you go.
And I had to be knowledgeable about what their classes they were taking, things they were interested in.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
I had to be the chameleon.
Yeah, finesse. Y'all was just whores, and that's the reason y'all didn't do that.
He just gave y'all.
She really didn't want to. And
he said,
let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, you can be a chameleon, but I hope that you don't consider yourself a chameleon. I hope that that's the person that you are.
I consider myself.
That was back in 1991.
Yeah, that was
years ago.
Don't date me, sir. I'm running for the president, but don't date me.
If you Gen X, everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
1990, you were in college.
That one. Go ahead, sir.
So that was it. It was. Yeah, I had to learn and sit down and listen.
Mm-hmm.
You got good listening skills.
There was a group of women.
That's the best thing.
And they're complaining about men in the TV room in Roto. And I was right there taking the bullets.
He said, don't do this. Don't do that.
Oh, hold on. What you doing?
Yeah, they were in there
taking bullets.
Oh man, they were destroying black men, and I'm sitting there fighting a good fight for black men.
I can understand that, because
I had to sit there and defend us.
Why?
And learn.
I remember they were saying, why are they doing this? And I'm like, bitch, you never made it. What's wrong? You need to talk to your pussy on why are you doing this? It's in you. It's in you.
I actually took that day.
I don't understand that. That's for the backside. That's on the Patreon. How they say? Let's park that. What they say?
Let's table it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's table it.
Parking lots.
Why did y'all ask the questions on what your pussy doing? I mean,
Jesus.
You didn't mess him, because I didn't hear the question till just.
No. A pussy choose. A lady choose. A woman choose.
Well, that's true.
That's just how, as a guy, I looked at it. I never thought I had to do some David Blaine.
You never knew that you had to do something to get something.
I ain't never had to do no David Blaine.
The saying was like,
you ain't got to do nothing to get nothing, but damn, you got to do something to keep it. You said just, all right, I get it, and I'm gone.
I didn't say I'm going.
I thought you did the razzle dazzle once we deep.
But the point is, do you want to cook it? Then you have to maneuver in a different kind of fashion. Don't nobody want nobody just didn't popped up.
It's a great setup, ladies and gentlemen.
Lord Jesus. And see, this is what I get myself lost.
Continue of this conversation that we're having, because I'm gonna parlay this into, because the ladies put out this list, and then next thing I know, here comes some whole ass dude. Here comes some whole ass man.
That was funny though. I'm sorry. That was funny.
I would go to church with a woman if they have a good. They have meals afterwards.
I was reading that list. I hadn't seen that. He said it all the way out. Talking about women with tattoos, single mothers.
Let's give the resident atheist
dressed like
all the Dory. Because you on here.
No, I'm just talking. I mean, no, I don't know. I'm just looking at the.
He's on the same channel, so let him make his point, because I think this is the first time I'm acknowledging him, or he's acknowledging anything of a God. So go ahead, B.
Oh, I just said I would go to church on a date with a woman if the church is cooking and they got good food.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to the food. You're not going to the church.
I will sit through a sermon for good food.
Well, and you're going so you can get a plate.
So did you hear anything that the man is saying?
I'll probably giggling.
I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Okay.
I'll go say.
A bullshit?
Yeah. You gonna think God is real. You ain't never had no pussy say God is real?
No.
I
am so done with the.
It's on their side now. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, so here's what happens on at least on the black internet or the black social media. Some woman who I think is some type of artificial intelligence type of test to see what they're gonna get back as a feedback in a female voice, in a female from a female.
You think the male is a female?
No, I just think that they put it out there from a woman's point of view to see what's, of course, here comes these whole ass niggas. Pause.
See, you put too much emphasis on AI. Real people do think these.
I don't know what these black people.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's from my generation and on, because I'm telling you, I see this every day. The stuff I see on my own Facebook feed, I shake my head at, because the way, and it's like a tit for tat with them. Yeah, it's the women having these crazy expectations, the men that want to put lists out like this, like I mean, who are you? Like, it's tit for tat, and I can't. And I'll scroll through Facebook and see things on my feed like, men talking bad about their baby mamas, or vice versa, or these type of women are, they ain't no good for you or whatever. But it's like, but who are you? Like, you ashy. Like, what makes you think you good for me?
Right.
You don't look like you take care of your skin, so that makes me feel like your values are a little low. You look really crusty and you're shedding. Like, it's
how are you gonna talk about somebody if you ain't moisturized?
And that's what I'm saying. It's people don't have enough respect for each other. I agree with that. You can't have no expectations like that. Humble yourself. No one's humble anymore.
Disrespect is hard.
Yeah, man.
No one is humble. And,
no one's humble.
Nobody has said that better than the Iron Sheik.
Exactly.
who is the man who's a wrestler who is behind that drop.
I heard a documentary about him recently.
He will humble you. I love Sheik. So a group of men come out and make a list of the kinds of women you should never date.
Well, this is red pill all the way right here.
It is.
Single mamas.
You don't know what red pill is?
I don't. What's the red pill thing?
And you're not online much, are you?
No, I don't participate in that bullshittery.
That's some real Gen X.
But even though I'm online right now, right, on podcast, but I need to get back on. I need to get into some red pill shit.
Yeah, it was like, Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
He would probably be considered like the king of red pill.
He's taking you down a rabbit hole.
Well, it's like
it's a train of thought.
It's a brainwash.
Well, no, it's men that
it ain't what they say.
They're not being polite anymore. They
voluntarily become non-sexual.
No,
what's that word?
That's Incel.
Yeah, I don't.
That's totally different.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with them guys. Whoever you are.
Who?
Incels.
What's that?
Yeah, and celibate. Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
they can't get
because you can't get no pussy.
Oh, that's sad.
But that would make them mad. That would make you mad, wouldn't it?
It would. A little irate, a little bit.
No. See, this is too much going on right here.
Seriously.
What is in y'all brain? It's not working.
Make love, not war. Mm-hmm. So
you sound like no ear piercings involuntarily What?
I know. We're gonna save that for
what in the hell is going?
So a group of
no woman is in. She's not involuntarily not giving it up because it's always one of them that do it. So she's not on that team, right?
Huh? Say single mothers, not single women. Say single mothers.
Single mothers. Why?
They have kids.
So put them motherfuckers to sleep.
No, because that kid. If you date a single mother, that kid now
is a lot of.
Come on, let me land on this.
Okay.
You date that single mom. Now you're responsible for that kid. And that kid acts up. You have no authority.
Well, a lot of times, a lot of women might not let that.
Yeah. If you go with her for a while, you become attached to that kid, and she leaves. Now you lost her and the
child. Well, I get that.
Why would she leave if you giving her?
Because you might not get along, and the child.
And she has emotions, and see what she does.
I know you're fucking all right.
Okay, I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, see, keep on taking
I don't think that. I mean, I agree too. I don't think that's what it is. Yeah. I see what you're saying, though. That does make sense.
If you,
sex ain't everything.
It's not about that.
The be all end all that. It's got to have more than that.
You see how hard I'm trying to get.
Jesus.
That's what it is.
If you
take the wheel, that's what I'm thinking.
And she recognized that she is a single mother.
But you break up sometimes, and it's not going to change the fact that the children are going to still be the children.
Keep her.
She's not going nowhere.
It sure will not.
If you is knocking.
No. You have to understand.
I'm sorry, I disagree.
It's a lie for you.
Yeah.
If that's
so single mother.
That's a lie.
Single mother. Why would you leave a good situation?
Because they don't like you.
What's a good situation, though? What's the good situation?
Because you just
first thing you was knocking everything, and then you checking on checking on her boxes.
But you don't like it.
Having sex is a very small part of it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
You're checking all her boxes. Why would she check out if you're checking all her boxes?
Well, you are not checking all of her boxes. Evidently.
If she knows,
clearly,
you not check all the boxes.
She won't talk about it.
And it won't. Yeah.
Now you're left alone. The kid that you love now is not in your life anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You and your kid. Fuck you.
No, but let me tell you something though, for real. And I'm only saying this
because if you're if you don't recognize a real one, you gotta, But
the real one ain't just because you thinking you fucking somebody.
No,
yeah, take that out. Check that out.
Okay, good.
I'm checking all your boxes
straight away.
I'm checking.
If she left, you did not check all the boxes.
You sure ain't.
Why is it gotta be on me?
Or it could be on the opposite end.
One person left, evidently.
So you're not checking all her boxes.
I'm a regular. It's a her issue. Go ahead.
No, I just think that I know someone that they have kids, 2 kids, and the situation they're in is not a healthy situation, even though in their mind that all their boxes are checked, it's not a healthy situation. But I don't. First of all, when kids are involved, here's my thing: if I was a single mother, and this is something I've said to many people that know me. Like, if it came down to, I'm a single mother, I'm divorced, whatever, my kid is going to be a full-grown adult before I even dip my toes in that situation. Because first of all, it's going to take all my patience to deal with whatever is going on out there today. But I feel like it makes things complicated when children are involved. And you have a lot of single mothers out here. And, listen, being a mom, I support all moms, but some of them just
don't deserve to be a mama.
And not just that, but they they don't have enough respect for themselves, and then in turn they don't have no respect for their children because they expose them to these men that are either, they could be good men or they could be bad men, but either way you're exposing them. And it's like, listen, that's a very complicated situation, and if it was me, my kid is off to college. I'm turning up at that point. But like when they, these small kids, or kids that are, in middle school, high school, it's real tricky to navigate. And if you have enough respect for yourself and enough respect for that other person and respect for your child, you're not going to go through that anyway. I don't care what boxes you're checking. Like
here's my point.
Yeah.
You got to be, depending on whatever cards life dealt you, there's always, in my opinion, you got to be a acknowledger or a receiver, and you got to be a giver or a provider. Or somebody's got to recognize who you is, and somebody got to be who you need to be, who you need them to be, right? And if that
you have to support,
right? If that fits like a puzzle. Boom. But if somebody is being who they need to be, but you don't have to recognize the
situation. And that's where I agree with you on that part is even if you checked all of her boxes, you were a decent person, and she didn't recognize that, then deuces.
Yeah,
like you gotta go. You ain't no.
I'm fucking you on your kid's goddamn play set, and I'm leaving. I'm gonna wipe a dick on you.
He won't do a
play set. Not the play set.
And I mean, because you didn't recognize.
You got some disinfectant wipes. Okay.
Yeah, and you got to recognize who is in front of you, and I think.
And a lot of people don't have that.
I agree with that. That goes for men and women.
Yeah.
A man, if you got a good woman, whether she got a baby or not, or baby daddy or not, or children or not, no matter, you got to recognize who's in front of you, and you got to not prejudge as hard as it is to not to do that. Let's get this a whole list that they done went into.
Yeah, that list is wrong.
That list is wrong because there's some good ass dudes, there's some whole ass dudes out here.
There's some whole ass dudes out here. Niggas all the way stupid.
And the reason why some whole ass dudes out here because I think they SAWT soft. B.
What is considered soft for a man? Because I'm not a man.
All right, I'm gonna explain. You gotta have a thick skin. Mm-hmm. Not much can bother you. Not much. Short of a nuclear bomb, nothing can faze me.
Is that healthy though?
No, it's not.
Not at all. Yeah, I know it's. I know you. I get it. Yeah. I get it. Is that healthy?
I got a whole.
Is that healthy? And no, it's not healthy. And
that's what we gotta do.
But it's the culture, and that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's not what you have to do to keep going because. Majority of the time, the woman ain't doing nothing extra.
Here's my issue.
You doing the worst.
Here's my issue. Y'all want to choose the deck. That's what it sounds like.
You what?
People want to choose the deck. Not you, but people. When you playing cards, that's what life is. You don't choose your deck. You know,
no, you gonna choose. I'm gonna choose my motherfucking deck.
No, you can't choose it.
I bet I
see what you're saying. It's like it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, keep on with it. It is what it is.
You know how to play spades?
Not at all. I don't play cards.
Hold on, Jesus.
My shit is straight.
I don't do it either. But that's I'm not a part of that culture. I'm so sorry. I don't really care, to be honest. It's not my thing. I don't play cards.
You had to take your black cards.
Well, you can take it. You can go.
I can take it. Black, but I don't play spades, and I don't play jokes, and I don't play cards. But
you said you don't play jokes?
Yeah, I'm serious.
She did ass too, y'all. She did. No, I'm saying like you cannot choose what has already been preordained to you.
There's no such thing as preordained.
I know.
Oh Lord, here we go.
But you can't choose it. It is what it is. Like before, when your mama and daddy sat down and got busy and the nut came and it got to the age, my God said this is going to be your path. How you how you get along on that path.
Now that's your choice. At that point, it's how you deal with it.
It's how you deal with the shit. Yeah. But this is gonna be your choice. This is the path that I laid out for you.
I got a question here.
To have a baby calls to.
I know. Why slaves? Why black people got the bad?
Nothing of that.
Come on.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm gonna let them land.
It was preordained, and it's already set out by God.
Right.
Why pray for something to change? This is God's plan.
Oh, he don't want you to lose. He wants you to win.
The plan is for the person. It doesn't mean that it's
set up. My God doesn't want you to lose.
He already knows what's going to happen to you.
It's not
from birth to death.
Here's my point.
And the prayer has no value.
Oh, it does have value. But here's why I say that, because I got to pee. And ladies and gentlemen, no, you're messing with me. Yes,
I was just being silly. Let's get back to the topic.
I think that God
because we only got an hour left of the live for everybody. So this is kind of a tease. So if you want to hear a continuation of B challenging the validity of God, right? In prayer.
Which one?
Thousands of them. It doesn't matter. It's 1,000. It's a million. If you do enough drugs like I did, you see a gazillion fucking gods, bro. This is why I don't understand why this guy doesn't do drugs. You need to do a fucking dab with me or some LSD or something. You will have an experience. I swear for Jesus, you will have an experience.
You think you're going to tap into an experience with the Almighty with LSD?
Yes, I think
you might tap out in the same experience.
I think either that or he'll kill everybody. 35 hours.
He's going to be outside in the front yard.
Right.
Didn't Jesus speak about not getting intoxicated?
I don't pay no attention to that bullshit.
You don't pay attention to the Bible? To the words?
That is bullshit.
All of it is. No. We're going to make I'm sorry. You took notice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how I did that. And that's even reason.
Yeah, there we go. That was reason for me to wrap up the first half of Taking No Shorts. So,
I was ready to get into this list here.
Well, we're going to get in the list, but we got to go moving over to the Patreon. And I got to pee. Right. So to pay our bills, we're going to go ahead and give it to our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first half of Taking No Shorts podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. I appreciate it on Facebook Live and wherever you hear your favorite podcast. That's Google, Apple, Spotify, RSS.com/@Taking No Shorts and YouTube. On the Patreon, if you just search Taking No Shorts Pod for a small nominal fee, you'll get to hear additional content that you won't hear on the social media. For Dory?
Exactly.
I wanted to hear myself. Okay.
You want to hear yourself like that?
No.
You're a high son of a bitch. You get That's funny. Mm-hmm. But for the price of a Bolivian hooker. Okay. I don't have any
social media, so if that's what.
That's right. And for Tootie, you got any shouts you want to let everybody know before we go to the pay side? We're gonna shout out Babu first.
Babu, mommy.
Who else want to shout out?
Thank you for taking Bella.
Yeah, right. For the night, just for the night.
For the weekend.
Oh shit, girl! We're gonna record again tomorrow.
It's a beautiful weekend, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to all of me and Tootie's family.
Yes.
You got shout out to your husband.
I miss you.
Yeah, he out here doing the guys.
Serving the country.
Yeah, he's serving the country right now. Don't be safe, brother.
Please.
And for me, Jay Grizzly Green, I'd like to thank you all for watching Taking No Shorts podcast on. Where we go? Okay, there we go. See you later.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.